guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy that you're here. I know I say it all the time, but I really am. All right, if you didn't watch my last video, happy new year. Okay, welcome to 2018. We're here to save some money. As single parents, we have to save, and it's hard. It's hard to find money in your budget when you're living on one income, when you know that all you have is what you make. But I'm here to help you. I'm here to fix it because, you know, I do the same thing for myself. So stay tuned if you want to know how to save some money in this new year. Tip number 1, figure out your money. What do I mean by figuring out your money? You're like, I already know my money. I ain't got none. No, you just haven't looked at your money in the right way. Look at how much you pay for rent. Look at how much you're paying for your electricity. Look how much you're paying for, cable. Whatever you have, look at where the money is going. If you look at the money and you see that, more than 35% of my income is going towards my rent, you're living in the wrong place. You're like, Renee, you telling me to move? Yes. If you have to move, I've done it. If you have to move, then move. Look where you work. Look at where your child's daycare is, or whatever the case may be, and figure out the closest point. You're like, Renee, I already live at the closest point. Okay, that's fine. If you already live at the closest point, then maybe you have to pay more for rent or mortgage, but you have to pay less in commuting or in transportation, because transportation should be 25%. You're like, where are you getting your percentage? That's the norm, okay? That's how you know that you have money, is if you are paying 35% for your housing, 25% for your transportation, you know you're within the norm, okay? You know that you are making enough money, or not making enough money, spending the right amount of money. You know what I mean? So here's how you do it. Write down your rent. Write down your transportation costs. Write down your cable bill and your insurance and daycare and food, and see where your money's going. A lot of people's money's going in food. Food is very expensive, and if you don't have a budget, if you don't have a plan, then how are you gonna save money? So when you know where your money is going, then you know how to spend it the way you want to. That's tip number 1. Okay, wrote it all down. As usual, I'm looking down. If you look at your money at the end of the month and you realize that your bills are not paid on time, you are in overdraft, or you're using your credit card to fill the gap between the lack of money, then that means something is wrong with your finances, okay? You're like, Ray, who didn't know that? No, that means you have to fix it. You don't just throw it all up and be like, you know what? I can't do nothing about it. I ain't got no money. No, you have money. You're just not living within the money that you got. You're spending more than you have. So here's what you do. You look at when the bills are coming out, because sometimes it could be just that the date is wrong for your bills, that you just have to call the company and tell them, I need to change my payment date. Because if your bill is coming out on the 5th and you only get paid on the 7th, obviously you're not gonna have the money to pay the bill. So here's what you do. You call the billing company. You call the company. You say, listen, let's say it's your phone company. Call your phone company and tell them, listen, I need to change that bill date because I only get paid on the 8th, or like make the bill date the Saturday, or make it the Friday, or even the Monday after you get paid, because then you will definitely have money when the bill comes out. And they don't care. They just want to get paid. They don't care when the bill date is. They're like, listen, as long as you're going to pay it on time, no problem. Okay? So look at all your bills. Maybe you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right in the sense of you're not paying your bills when they are due, so you are getting insufficient funds or overdraft. Because all those things, they cost money, and you're going to be losing every dime, because every penny counts wherever you can save. Just look at it. It's just my tip. You don't have to do it. But if you're watching this video, that means something needs to change. Just saying. Okay, next one. Look at what you can live without. Now, I know it's hard. People are like, you know what, I can't live without television. But maybe you can live without television. Maybe all you need is Netflix. All you need is an internet connection. You don't actually need cable. Or maybe all you need is your cell phone and not a home phone. And you're paying for a home phone for no reason, because nobody calls you on your home phone. Everybody calls you on your cell phone. Now, some people are like, this is logical, but no, it's not logical for everybody. You think that you need all these things, or maybe you don't need that expensive car that you thought you needed, or you could take the bus to work and park your car for the week, and maybe the bus is cheaper. Check it out. Or bring your lunch to work. Maybe you don't need to eat out at every lunchtime. Bring your lunch, bring your breakfast to work, make your coffee at home. These are little things that you can do. And you're like, Renee, you just saved me $5. Yes, I saved you $5, but think about 5 days, $5, that's $25 that you just saved right there, right? And that $25 in 1 year, you saved a good amount of money. And that's money you can put towards your vacation. That's money you can put towards your debt. That's money you can put towards, I don't know, some new clothes, new shoes. But you just saved it, okay? This is all about saving and not spending. Even if it's just for 1 month, try it, see how you like it. Maybe you're gonna love saving. Maybe you're gonna love to read more books, or maybe you're gonna love to watch more Netflix. I don't know, try it. We're trying to save money. We're trying to live better as single parents. That's it. Okay, next tip. Always shop with a list. When I'm saying shop with a list, I mean everything. When you go buy clothes, when you go buy groceries, when you go, I don't know, buy flowers, shop with a list. Do not pick up anything that's not on the list. If you see something at the store and you say, I want it, go home. Wait 24 to 48 hours and think about if you still want that item. You think I'm crazy? Do it. Most of the times, nobody's gonna go back to the store to go get the item that they impulsively wanted, because you actually don't need that item. So before you leave to go do groceries, go through your cupboards, write down what you got, write down what you really need for the household. When you go shopping, only pick up what's on the list. Like, this is it's so easy, but people don't do this. People don't do this. Okay, clothing, same thing. I only buy clothing for like once a year. No, not once a year. Twice a year. I buy clothing for my son and myself. I buy clothing in the spring and I buy clothing in the fall. Why? Because in the fall, everything for summer is on sale and I get all my summer pieces. And in the springtime, everything for winter is on sale. So I get all my winter pieces, right? So I go through my son's closet. I check all the stuff that he has. How many pants, how many shorts, how many this, how many that. Yes, don't get me wrong, I do save an extra $20 or $25 to just pick up those random things, like maybe he needs a new swim trunk, or maybe there's a hole in his pants, and I pick those things up then. Same thing for myself. I know you watched my shopping hauls, but if you look, I only buy basic pieces. Why? So I can wear them all the time and nobody will know that I'm wearing the same thing. But my accessories now, I put money into that. I save. When I save, I know that I want a purse. So I go out and I buy myself a purse. But I save for it. It's on the list. It's on my wish list. It's on my shopping list. You gotta make your list so that when you go to the store, you don't overspend. So we keep more money in our pockets. Simple, easy, but we don't do it. Last but not least, stick to the budget. Next video is gonna be all about building a budget. You gotta stick to the budget as close as possible. I know you're gonna go over it, or you're gonna you're gonna slip up. But just because you slip up doesn't mean you quit. You keep trying to build that budget, because once you get a good budget, that means you're gonna save money. That means you're gonna know where all the money's going. You're gonna know if you're spending $10, if you're spending $20. You're gonna know money's not gonna slip out of your hands, because that's the problem. Money starts to fall out of your hands when you don't have a budget. You're just spending, go to the end of the month and you go, wait a minute, where did that money go? Where did that extra $30 or $100 that I used to have go? That's because it's slipping. You build a budget, you keep track of where your money is going. And then what's gonna happen? You're gonna save some money. Anyways, tell me if you like my tips. Check out my blog for more information on everything that I'm saying, because I write about this all the time. Subscribe, like, share. Do what you have to do. Papers just fell. Keep watching. And if this is the first time you're joining, welcome. Welcome. And if you watched my other videos, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry. Anyways, I'm out.
Now I got plans to buy the whole hood. Legit now, I ain't got a lot of no judge. I make hits now. Money I flip now. Hood fella, every honey wanna kiss now. I lit up.